What up, my beautiful tubers? We're back for some more drafting here on Arena. Some more Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. Hit that like and subscribe button. We'll jump into the pack. Opened a Scrap Welder. Not exactly a rare you're looking for. In fact, I find that it tends to wheel often enough. What are we taking? Got a Rabbit Battery is fine. Boseiju Reaches Skyward is fine. Embrace is fine. Archer's fine. I'm down to take a Rabbit Battery. Haven't done a good red deck in a while. I've had a lot of good slow green decks recently. I'm happy to take this Rabbit Battery. Because I think we're pretty likely to wheel like the Unstoppable Ogre, or maybe even the Kunai. I think if I take Boseiju, there's not a great chance that the Grove Archer wheels. Rabbit Battery's pretty darn strong. Punished. That is a big punish. Had I taken the Boseiju, we would be past another Boseiju. Well, can't continue to make mistakes, so I guess we'll just take it now. Yeah, it's the best card in the pack for sure. Yuck. Yep, just take that and be sad we didn't take the first one. As we now get a, what, Fade into Antiquity, Greater Tanuki. Or we could take a Nezumi Prowler and continue to stay open. I think Prowler's pretty damn strong. Better or even... or same or even better than the green cards. So I'm going to stay open here and take the Prowler. I think is the right choice. Although you could certainly take one of these green cards just to go with the green card you already have. But I like staying open and seeing what we continue to get past. And I'm pretty happy we did, as we got an Okiba Reckoner Raid 4th pick, which I think is a little bit better than taking Voltage Surge. Both would be good, though. Also a Spirited Companion here, but yeah, I think the Raid is a little bit better than the Surge. Also a Fang of Shigeki in the pack, but don't think the Fang is as good as either of the other 1-drops, so yeah, we'll take this, I think. Green-black's really good, red-black's really good. I don't want to be red-green if possible. But yeah, let's just take that Raid. We're not going to wheel any of those cards, right? Maybe Return to Action. Maybe Brute Suit or something. Dragon Spark Reactor. Nope. That one is not very good. Ambusher, however, is quite good. This has gone way up in my draft order for black commons. I think this is one of the better black commons. Just does so much work. We'll be passing Centipede and a Companion, but looks like an easy ambusher there to me. Oh, that's a pretty late specialist now. Could take the Jungle Hollow, could take the Dokuchi Shadow Walker. Shadow Walker's a safe pick because of all this black that we've been seeing, but I guess a 6-pick specialist is probably pretty good too. I think that makes sense. Okay, yeah. I think this is the third blue shrine we've seen as well, but a 7th pick specialist in addition now. I think we might be moving into the ninja deck. A lot of good cards here though for us. The Grove Archer, the Tawashi, the Clawing Torment, the Specialist. So any of the colors I've already taken would be fine here. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Is there anything I could wheel out of the first pack then? I don't think so, right? In blue or black? Probably not. Alright, well, getting rewarded though, it feels like, for reading the signals. As we get a Simian Sling here now over nothing. But this is pick 8, so you don't really expect to get all that much anyways. So it looks like we're leaning towards black with either red or blue. So red-black artifacts versus like blue-black ninjas, I guess, is the current swing of things. Actually, I already have 4 ninjutsu creatures. Pretty crazy. Okay, wield the Unstoppable Ogre as expected. That's what I called out when we did open that Rabbit Battery. Could also take the Already Dead as, again, kind of like a safer pick. Or actually, Planner Incision, pretty good too with what blue I already have, right? Pretty nice to bounce a specialist for extra value. But I think incisions are easier to get, and I wouldn't want to run more than one of them. Whereas Unstoppable Ogre, I am more likely to run, you know, multiples. We might run the Artificer if we go red-black. But I'm going to put that in the board for now. Entry is another okay card that we might run if we're red. Return to action's decent. Again, pretty good with all of my ETB creatures. Okay, good start. Yeah, really good start here. This is only pack 1, so got a lot of potential still to go. What we didn't wheel was the Scrap Welder, I guess, but I mean, who cares? That card doesn't matter in the slightest. As we pick up, what, some last few pickups, again, that don't matter here. Bottom tier. It'll be interesting if we open something like Behold the Unspeakable and like a Twin Shot Sniper in the same pack. That would be something we would have to debate. But we opened a Dragon, Ow the Dawn Sky. Ao? Ow? Ao? Well, I'm not taking that. You could. There's nothing wrong with it, but I don't think white has been necessarily open. I think it's better here just to stick on theme. So maybe take another Ambusher or the Tamiyo's Completion, I think makes more sense to me. But again, if you wanted to take the Dragon here, I don't think that would be wrong necessarily. It certainly has higher power level than any of my other cards, but I'm going to go for the Synergy here. I think I'm going to go with the Completion. No, I'll stick with the Ambusher for now. I guess we only have 2 blue cards at the moment. We pick a Patchwork Automaton, Kami's Flare, and a Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, this pack is, again, very good. Artifact count is currently 6 if I wanted to take the Automaton. I guess, again, the safest pick was what? Could maybe be Kami's Flare for removal. Automaton has such high upside, though. But you know what? I guess, looking at it, because 3 of my artifacts have ninjutsu, a lot of the time this might not even trigger. So maybe the Flare is just better here. Let's do that. Another Automaton. Okay, well, this one I will take. Guess maybe we're not playing the blue. Gloom Shrieker here as well. Could have had back-to-back Automatons, though. Hoverbike's pretty nice. Exploit's fine. Infiltrator. Yeah, I mean, even if we don't end up in ninjas, because we already have quite a few ninjutsu, the Hoverbike is still going to be great. Alright. Looks like we're moving into red-black as I get a Song Shaper here over another Reactor. I'm not big on Reactor. I liked it at the beginning of the format, but it dropped off pretty significantly. Passing an Imperial Oath. Wow, wow, good stuff. Beetle, Ronin, and Long Reach of Night, all fantastic for us. I kind of like the Beetle a little bit more than the Ronin here. I don't really care for Long Reach of Night. It's gone way down in my pick order. I think I'd rather just take the 2-drop creature. And another, alright. 2 Virus Beetles with all these ninjutsu cards are also fantastic. Love it. Sad to pass that Clawing Torment there, but hopefully we can get some others. Infiltrator versus Modern Age. Well, I mean, I guess we're not even playing blue anymore, so just a pretty easy flyer here over Decoy, I think. We need more removal, certainly, but our creatures are pretty good so far. Up to 11 artifacts for Automaton. Yeah, I'd probably play like 2 or 3 Clawing Torment in this deck if we could get it. Right? Because the game plan would be like turn 2 Virus Beetle, turn 3 Clawing Torment their blocker, and then ninjutsu back our Virus Beetle with either our Ambushers or our Prowler. Get a lot of value that way. So we wheel a Kami of Terrible Secrets. Not a bad one. Oh, I guess our enchantment count is only 1 right now, so I guess it's not good yet. Yeah, I need to get more enchantments for this Terrible Secrets to be good. Wheeled Centipede and a Brute Suit. Both pretty solid. The Centipede's nice with some of the smaller creatures, but I think I like the first Brute Suit more. Yeah, because I mean the Brute Suit, oh, and that's good too, we wield the other Centipede. The Brute Suit turns the Virus Beetles into 4/3s in a sense, right? Whereas Centipede turns the Beetles into 3/1s. Okay, good start. Clearly this deck would like an Oni Cult Anvil, but it's possible none were even open this draft. I think the good news is we've cut off the red-black pretty hard, so if an Anvil does get opened, shouldn't be too hard for us to get it passed along to us. I mean, I might run the reactor if we don't find any other removal. We do have 14 artifacts now. I will especially run this if we pick up an Anvil. The reactor is just okay without an Anvil, but with an Anvil you can level it up really, really easily, and well, there you go. Pack 3, pick 1, opened a lovely Oni Cult Anvil, passing a Synthesizer, a Companion, and a Shadow Walker, but that is exactly what we were looking for. Seems nice. Don't even have to sweat trying to get it passed to us. Simply just open it. And that's going to help the deck out quite a bit. Look how many 2-drops I have. Holy smokes. Our average cost right now is 2.2 with 15 artifacts. Very nice. Wow, great. Second pack too. Looks to be an easy Kumano. Well, maybe this wasn't actually a good pack. No, I said this was great, but that was just because it had so many red and black cards, but Kumano's the only good card here for us. I mean, we would take the Takenuma if it wheeled, but none of the other black or red cards are all that good. Alright. Into... We could take the Long Reach of Night now. Again, I'm not particularly high on that card, but when we already have double Virus Beetle, attacking the opponent's hand while also developing out creature threats doesn't seem that bad. Alright, we'll take it. So what are we looking for? Voltage Surge, which I think we've only seen that one that I passed. Maybe need to take this Already Dead for removal instead of taking Heiko Yamazaki. I do have a lot of artifacts. And I do have another warrior. These aren't warriors, right? They're rat ninjas. Okay, we'll take the Yamazaki over the Already Dead. I think we're more likely to see another Already Dead anyways. Aha! There we go. Both a Voltage Surge and a Kami's Flare. We do have a decent bit of Modify enabling, but I think the Surge being able to deal 4 damage is better here for us. So let's take that instead. Dang, now I wish I had taken that Already Dead, since we don't need a double Yamazaki. Do we want any of these cards? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to run a second Centipede. I don't think we're going to run a second Yamazaki. Era is like okay. Yeah, I don't see us running any of those extras. Nice, another Kami's Flare is great. A lot of good green cards going around again. But yeah, second Flare is good. And there's a Ronin. Nice. So we probably don't need this explosive entry. Okay. Wield the Synthesizer too. Fantastic. Looking good. Here's the crappy pack that had all the red and black cards. We don't want any of these. I mean, some of these are playable, sure, but I don't think they do enough to warrant running. 26 cards. Need to find some cuts. I think we want every single one of these 1-drops. 2-drops, I don't need. Like, Infiltrator is fine to cut. Return to Action is like fine to cut. Reactor would be fine to cut. As we wheel basically nothing, that's fine. I might even cut the Long Reach at night, honestly. Because we want to keep applying a lot of pressure to the opponent, and we have a quick curve. So you can imagine on turn 4, you know, I've played like a 2-drop, 3-drop. If I just play Long Reach at night on turn 4, well, they can just discard a card, and then they kind of stabilize, you know? Gosh, why do I want to cut this Dragon Spark Reactor? Because it's bad? 17 artifacts, though, with the Oni Cult Anvil makes this a lot more tempting. Yeah, it's probably fine to keep. Maybe I don't need the return to action? I guess we can probably cut that. And go 16 lands. Probably want to go 8/8 still, even though we have a lot of early red. Think that makes sense? Yeah, I could go 9/7, I guess. But I'm going to play it safe and go 8/8. Hate this new deck detail layout, so bad. 17 artifacts, 2 enchantments, so yeah, the Kami of Terrible Secrets didn't end up getting there. Like I said, I don't think we want the Long Reach at night. Let's go like this. 16 lander, pretty decent looking red-black aggro. We're number 7 moving into it, so let's get some wins. Okay, here we go for the first round of this Kamigawa draft with our red-black artifact aggro. On the play here, and looks good. Remember, Unstoppable Ogre is a warrior for Yamazaki triggering. Okay, 2 tap lands to start from the opponent. Go a Centipede here. Next turn, if they don't play a removal spell, instead just play a creature, we can Ogre Smash for 5. A couple of 4-power creatures with a few removal spells. Gonna be pretty good here, I think. Nothing, huh? That is suspect. Let's go to combat. Nothing again. I could pump there if I wanted to, but I think we'll go ahead and just run out Yamazaki instead. We want to hold the Ogre. They're holding on to like Malicious Malfunction and just trying to get a little bit greedy with value, for example. Okay. I could just go to combat here. I don't need to do anything. I guess playing Ogre means they can't have already dead, but yeah. I think we'll just attack into them and see what they do. No, not even blocking at all. Okay. We'll go second main phase Rabbit Battery and then just hold up Hover Bike. Master's Rebuke in response. Okay, that's fine. Well, sucks that I'm not holding open a burn spell here, but I think we're doing just fine. Does that win? No, I'm one short of lethal this turn, I believe. Wait, crew here. Equip, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Crew here, equip. I guess this is 4 damage either way I cut. Is there any other way that I can modify? No. This is already getting in for 4. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't see a way to kill him this turn. Unless I'm missing something. So let's go like this. Put him to 1. And then just hold up Hover Bike here. Next turn we can just accrue, equip the Centipede and then Kami's Flare. I don't want to let them ninjutsu. Alright. Looks like they just didn't draw very much, but we'll take it. 1-0, baby. Pretty sure I didn't miss lethal that one turn. Right? Because equipping the Centipede subtracts 2 damage, but then adds 2 damage, so that's just neutral there. I think we did that right. Alright, go next. Alright, here we are for the second game. Looks pretty good to me. Turn 2 Automaton with at least 1 artifact to follow up. So they have a turn 1 Jenny V. Good news for us. We do have the Surge, just pop that thing off. Alright, so game plan here looks to be like turn 2 Automaton, turn 3 Hover Bike with Okiba Reckoner Raid. Or I guess we can go turn 2 Automaton, turn 3 Brute Suit. I don't know, we'll see. Just depends on how we want to use our mana. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and just get the Brute Suit online. And go from there. They might have like a Master's Rebuke to punch the Automaton, but there was no way I could get it up to a 3-3 anyways. And indeed they do. That's fine. We'll crew here in response, of course, so that they can't attack. And then let's go Okiba, get that online. Infiltrator. Smack for 4. And remember, when the Okiba Reckoner Raid flips, it's actually super relevant with my vehicles. Gives the vehicles menace, so get a little bit harder for them to attack. As they've got a fishy. Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna main phase the Hover Bike. Tap the Koi, I think. Go land pass. Remember, the Okiba giving us menace means I don't need the Hover Bike to tap the Koi on this next turn. And the ideal plan here is to ninjutsu back the Hover Bike. And be able to get that ability back here. Ooh, Flare was also a nice draw. 4 mana pass is a little bit suspect, so they probably have something else in their hand, but we're definitely just going for all of it. Crew. And smash. Oh, you have Tamio's completion? Happy with this. Yeah, if they do this, I'm not even going to bother flaring. We'll just let the 2-for-1 happen. Okay. We will ninjutsu here, so we'll see if they go for something. Maybe they have a completion or a pump spell. Jukai Preserver. That I don't care about. So you'll notice if I use Kami's Flare on the Koi in response, the Koi still... rather, they still trade with my Brute Suit. I'm gonna just let this happen. I don't really care if... Like, if we're trading there, that's fine, even though they get to keep the Familiar this way. I'd rather hold up my Flare for, like, another flyer or whatever. Nothing again? Huh. Okay. I'm just going to attack with my evasive creatures here then and not bother doing anything. I suppose I'm gonna just pump. It's fine by me. Sure, that's what they had, a bounce? Okay, that's fine. Well, now our Infiltrator's gonna enter with another 1/1 counter on it, so... Good stuff. Funny enough, the 1/1 counter means our Kami Flare gets to deal 2 damage as well, so... They will actually be dead here if they don't have anything else. I guess I need a land, but... Oh, now I don't need a land. Alright, GG's. So trigger... Infiltrator enters with a 1/1 counter that unlocks Modify, they take 2. And then I just attack him for 2 with the Road Captain. Easy peasy, baby. Alright, 2-0. Let the good times keep rolling. Go, go, baby, let's win the next one, too. Yep. Don't need any mountains in this hand. Pretty nice, 2-mana mono black curve out. Do I want to run out the hover bike on turn 2, or just the flyer? I guess probably the hover bike, since the Okibo Reckoner Raid crews it, and then we can Nezumi it back immediately. Seems good. Okay. Actually, I guess we don't even need to ninjutsu yet. We'd rather save the ninjutsu for later, right? To get the ability in combat seems really good. Because we have a menace creature too, so if they double block my road captain, for example, then we can blow the... Oh, they're just missing lands and whatever. Alright, well, maybe it doesn't... Maybe it doesn't even matter. Maybe this game is just gonna end in like 3 turns. If the opponent misses on land, they're probably just gonna scoop here. Kind of a non-game if that happens. Alright, alright. Maybe? They drew a blue source. Hacker time? Hacker into replay construct? Or prosperous thief into replay construct? Sure. Well, now at least they have somewhat of a chance, I guess. A semblance, anyways. So I wonder if it's better just for me to play the Prowler out. Could also just pump my Infiltrator, hit him for like 8. But I guess we'll do this. Yeah, I mean, not much to say there. We had a pretty fantastic draw and the opponent didn't. 3-0. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Okay, 3-0 now. Matchmaking doing its wonderful thing of taking forever. Well, we went from a mono black start in the previous game to a mono red start here, but both times it's been pretty solid. The sling is not the best creature to suit the Kumano up with, but I guess ideally, best case scenario is we draw a swamp on our first draw step and turn the Infiltrator into a 2/3 flyer immediately. In fact, I wonder if I'm supposed to actually hold the Kumano for a turn. Maybe I go turn 1 sling here, turn 2 hover bike, and try to set up with a flyer later? No, we probably just Kumano turn 1. You want to get that flipped ASAP. I think that's the most sense. Plus, maybe we just draw the swamp off the top anyways. Best case scenario. The reverse sling, okay. Hey, look at that. Sometimes it's just that easy. Red-white. Usually when I see a red-white deck, I'm pretty happy that I'm playing against it, but that doesn't mean they can't have a good red-white deck. Fine, you got me. No blocks. As we get to attack for a lovely 4 damage here. They might just have like Wanderer's Intervention, but so be that. They don't, we get to go sling here, plus hover bike. I'm gonna let them attack me if they do want to with the sling. Although I guess I have Unstoppable Ogre in my hand as well, so I guess we can hover bike the sling and then Ogre whatever they play this turn. Yeah, it's probably better. Well, no, actually no. Because if I draw a land next turn, I can just play Heiko out instead. So yeah, if they want to attack with sling, let it happen. Sure. Oh, also, if they attacked with the sling, I could actually flash out the hover bike and eat the sling. Doi. Silly me. Huh. Well, that's kind of interesting. Do we want to bounce back the etching of Kumano? We could. We could also bounce back the hover bike, but yeah, I kind of like bouncing back the etching here. Get some re-triggers. I don't know, just more efficient than bouncing the hover bike, right? Because I couldn't also replay the hover bike this turn. Otherwise, I'd probably do that, but... The only awkward thing is if I don't draw a land, Unstoppable Ogre with a 1/1 counter, still not very impressive. Dragon Spark Reactor. Blech. Alright. Well, we'll play it out anyways. At least the Ogre with a 1/1 counter makes it so the Sling doesn't trade with it. Okay. Lion Sash, huh? It's gonna be a little bit too slow here, feels like. Yeah, they don't have one white source untapped if they do play out the Sash, so... Yeah, they went for the removal spell this turn instead, sure. Double Sling action. How close are they to dead here? Pretty close. Alright, Centipede is lethal next turn, not only by itself, but equipping onto the hover bike. Desperation, Synthesizer activation. And they hit an uncastable. Alright, that's fine. We'll crew. Equip. Equip. They could have some removal spell or something here for the hover bike, so I think we still want to equip the sling. Oh, that's not good enough. Alright, GG's. This deck's rolling. What are we, 4-0 now? Seems good. Nice, straightforward. Haven't even drawn our anvil yet. Yeah, 4-0. Let's go. Ns. 4-0 on the draw. A lot of vehicles here. This is going to be a keep, but I'm not sure about this Kumano on turn 1 without a creature to play on turn 2. I mean, maybe it's still worth it to play it out on turn 1 as like a 2/2 haste suspend. Plus we get 2 draws at finding a creature that can benefit. Perfect. Once again, simply draw what you need. It's just that easy in Magic. Draw what you need. Don't draw what you don't need. That's a good one too. Question is, do I want to trade with the Fang of Shigeki if it attacks? Not really. They could Kappa me, but killing the Kumano is not that big of a deal if they did. Let's go for in. Go for in is what he said. But what he meant is go in for. For. Light the way. Put a 1/1 counter on it and untap it. That is fine. We will let them trade if they want to. They should have really done this after blocking, but now they get 3 for 1? Yikes. Let's just attack for 4 here. Play out the Brute Suit. Actually, no, we'll play out the Centipede. They didn't do anything last turn. Let's use up our colored sources first, or our colored spells first. Alright, they're just off it. Yeah, hard to come back for from a 3 for 1 like that. Alright, what was that? 5-0? Yeah. No losses over here. You can... 5-0, good run. Easy peasy, 2 more to go. Okay, game number 6. We've been getting some pretty good draws so far. Doesn't look like they're going to stop anytime soon here, as we're on the play with another nice one. Let's get the raid online first. And then get the infiltrator again next turn. And then next turn we can go Ronin, Smash, and Ninjutsu. Ooh, Beetle now is a good one. Man, if we had Beetle last turn, that'd be spicy. Yeah. We're not gonna Ninjutsu anymore. We're just gonna play out the Beetle instead. They discarded a Swamp. If black-white can stabilize, though, assuming they're just black-white, they do have a lot of 2 for 1 value cards. Yeah. I think that's a little bit annoying, for example. I guess I'm gonna Ronin here and attack with everything. Good. Let's go ahead and get back our Road Captain for some extra drains again. I mean, I'm losing a 2/2 Menace immediately, but I do get 2 drains out of it. Hopefully that wasn't a terrible play. Michiko's Reign of Truth. Okay, that's good for us, because that is an offensive card. Ah, but they played it out just to get... Okay, good play. Good play, good play. Let's try to hit something nice with the synthesizer. Better than nothing, I suppose. Better than an uncastable, that is. Like I said, I don't even think we're winning anymore. Yeah, Surge Hacker Mech now. Okay. We are definitely behind. Too much 2-for-1 value, that's what I'm saying. Pop the synthesizer. Oof. Is that our one uncastable? I think that's our one uncastable. Do I want to run out the Ronin here, or do I want to try to trade? Sorry, run out the Ronin and trade, or just channel it away. How good is 2/2 haste here? I guess we'll pass and see what they do. Man. Our one brick in the deck, and of course we hit it. 1 out of 27. I think I might have messed up the turn I bounced the Road Captain. Maybe I should have bounced the Flyer? Because the Road Captain would have gotten in for like an additional 2 points of damage, I think. This is an easy trade here. Ah. Yeah, that'll probably be game over now. Couldn't apply enough pressure. And they had too many 2-for-1s. Banishing Slash and Surge Hacker Mech were both too good. But now I don't have an artifact to get the chain started, so... As good as that looks... Sadly, the Anvil doesn't do as much as we need it to here. And look how many cards they still have in their hand. Oh, plus they're gaining 3 life. Oh, I guess I shouldn't even have attacked. Oh, am I dead here? I'm taking 5, 8, 9, 5, 8, 13? Okay. This game's over. Sure. Alright, good beats. We'll scoop it up. The game was over. As soon as they arrest that, like I could sack it in response, but then we're taking 3 from the Ambusher baseline, which means they're gaining 3, going back up to 9. No way we're coming back from that with how many spells they still had in their hand. Like they had missed land drops, so they had nothing but spells, and we were living off the top, and we had already drawn basically all of our good cards. I'm happy to just pick it up and go to the next game. Okay. Next game here. Another good looking hand. I don't know what's going on with these matchmaking algorithms. It did take a couple of minutes there to find my next match, and now we're playing against Silver. And given that this is... I guess we're only on the 10th. Never mind. Well, still. That doesn't feel accurate. Not that I'm saying I can't lose, but the difference in rank is just absurd here. This hand, we are gonna sadly lead with Reactor, which I don't want to do, but we have too many artifacts to deploy post-Reactor, so we might as well start charging that up now. Okay, let's go with Rabbit Battery here. And I'm gonna crew up the Road Captain and swing in for 3. Next turn we can play Brute Suit and equip the battery to the Brute Suit and attack in for 7 Menace. Wound Snare Specialist. Well, I guess that is not terrible. Instead of Brute Suit now, I think we're gonna go with Song Shaper. Equip. Smack for 3, and then replay the Okiba Reckoner raid. Obviously, I'm letting them ninjutsu off of the Specialist, but I think what we're trying to do is just apply too much pressure. Though I will be sad if they have the life linker. Okay, that's fine. Root suit. Crew it with the battery. Put the battery on it. Smack for 5. Oh, they have already dead. Nice, or lethal exploit. Sure. Yeah, if they didn't have one of those there, they were looking pretty bad, but hey. Maybe not the worst case scenario for them now. Oh, that buys back like their specialist or something? Okay. Yamazaki. Paste. Smash for 4. I mean, our Dragon Spark reactor almost one-shots them by itself, so... Looking pretty bleak for them. Yep, no blocks. You may ninja me. Ooh, into the life blinker? No, they're still dead if they do that. That ain't gonna work. Okay, GG's. Alrighty, 6-1, I think. One more win, please. Let's get that trophy, baby. Nice short. Could we win? Could we get a 7 winner in under an hour with the draft included? That would be great. Let's go, 6-1. Boop. On to hopefully the last game. Okay, okay. Yeah, I guess that's a keep on the draw. Lot of red cards, but they're all castable, so seems fine to keep. Ooh, the turn 1 ninja. Well, especially if I don't make some correct land drops here. Okay. Ah, they're artifacts. I see. Yeah, we'll go ahead and offer the trade then. Especially since we drew Yamazaki. Play out the Song Shaper. Sure. Probably gonna Volted Surge here end of turn would be my guess. Yep. Fine. Swamp next turn, and I think we're in good shape. But if I don't find a swamp, then we might have a problem. But I'm gonna get 2 looks at it, because I'm probably gonna be casting out the synthesizer if I brick. Come on. Swamp. Perfect. And they only have 2 cards left in their hand. Let's go ahead and Virus Beetle them. Got a fish out of their hand, okay. Ambitious Assault discarded when they have all those flyers is kind of scary too. Alright, where's the ninja? No ninja again, huh? Surprising. Ass. Alright, well, let's go to attacks. And then we'll go ahead and play out the Reckoner raid, start getting that online. And I'm going to go with Reactor here to start charging that up as well. They must have like a Thirst for Knowledge or something in their hand. They didn't cast anything. Oh, weird. So maybe they have like a second Koi and a removal spell that they didn't want to use on one of those. Okay. Well, the race is on. Ah, Atawara. Okay. I see. Oh, I guess I want to just play out all my artifacts, don't I? Level up the reactor and maybe just kill the glider next turn. I think that probably makes sense. They didn't cycle away their Ronin, though. Okay. I'm probably gonna try to trade with that, I guess. Yeah, let's just block with the Centipede. Sure, that's fine. So we're gonna flip our raid next turn. That's a great draw too. But I think we want to just pop this off now while they only have 1 mana untapped. Good old-fashioned race here, my friends. Turn, it's a crew 2, I believe. Yeah. If they play the Ronin and attack with everything, I will trade with my Road Captain. If they just attack with the Ronin here, I don't think I'm going to trade. That was strange, to say the least. Could just go for lethal. I guess we're going to. I'm assuming the card in their hand that's giving them priority is just the channel. Okay. Whatever works. Yeah, I don't think it was wrong for them necessarily to try to race earlier, but I think they probably should have left back their 2 creatures to leave back the Titan. And hey, didn't work out for them, and we got a nice little clean 7-1 there. Fantastic. Yeah. Didn't draw the... Actually, wait. Did the 1 game I draw this, we lose? I think the one game I drew my Anvil, I lost. But my draws were great. We generally had a 1-drop. Generally had a good 2-drop. But yeah, red-black aggro, there you go. Coming to the tail end of the format, so hopefully you're still enjoying this nonsense. But classic 7 winner from the Golden God. Thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe, and I'll see you back tomorrow. Peace out.